Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Riggs. I'm now the city champion of NBA 2K23. It's honestly unbelievable, and it's such an honor to win this award. I use a 6'8" point guard, and it can do a little bit of everything. It has defense, it can shoot, it can dribble. I average 16 points per game, so I slash and I get double teamed, I'll hit my teammate. I fell in love with the game, and then ever since
both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Saric. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Monk in at the 3 slot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Bulls now. Here's DeRozan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Now, here's Monk. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Williams passes to Saric. Monk with the bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander against Vucevic. Offensive rebound. And Giddey gets it to go.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Ball, the pass to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. He thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we'd like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Greg, centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win. Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Monk. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The three from MP. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Now Monk. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from MP. Passes to Saric. That's it. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
MP's shot is good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Giddey kicks to Monk. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Bulls ball.
The Bulls leading by 15. MP from deep three-point land. And the Bulls another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the pass to Monk from downtown. And it's White with the rebound.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Monk. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The 3 from MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful.
He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Wow.
The Bulls.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Malik Monk, and it's Pokusevski in at the 5. It's not going to go for him, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 13 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His performance was impressive, and his team is playing well thanks to an effort like that from him. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
the end of the first half with a score, the Bulls.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Lonzo Ball out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot by Saric, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Fires it up. They get the rebound. Monk. The shot, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot by Monk is no good.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Thunder have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Giddey the pass to Saric. Over MP. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Outside, Williams launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And Oklahoma City making a change here.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Williams finds Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Over in the corner, Caruso. Over Williams, and that one's good. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock to stop the run. And it's Giddey laying it in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Chicago.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that... And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the
Next up is Play Now Online. In this OG mode, your challenge to take on various NBA teams and go head-to-head with other 2K players.
So, who won the most games in Play Now Online? Congratulations, made you quit.
Let's move on to my team. Once again, this year's My Team was deep with more challenges and cards than ever.
And
And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Well, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. And here's MP from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. Calling the foul right away.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. MP way outside. The rebound by Wiggins. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
Timeout called. The Warriors coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
On the wing, Thompson lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Drains the triple. Here's Curry. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. Over to DeRozan. Rebound by the Bulls.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. That shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. The three from Thompson. Ball with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Warriors have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's MP driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 19 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
And the Warriors call time here. Last time they met in San Francisco.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Some changes for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
They've got Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, and it's Terry in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
There's the triple. Curry, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Now here's Curry, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Poke loose. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Greg. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Wiggins, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the basket by MP.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Kuminga. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. And the Warriors miss again.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop. And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. MP shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Kuminga for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Now here's Curry. Here's Kuminga. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't looked. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Green is subbed in for Terry. Curry passes to Wiggins. Green against Payton. Outside Curry. Over Ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass, leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Payton finds Wiggins. Over MP. Another shot. Oh, MP with a block. Drummond passes to MP. To the middle. Here's Ball. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Curry for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. A deep three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Poole, right side. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He finished with 51 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Thompson, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Okay, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To end the run. And there's Thompson on the assist from Curry. Thompson's got 6.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart. You kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Wiggins following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's Green, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here's Thompson. Williams grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
2 minutes.
MP, the pass to Caruso. Now here's Drummond. He's watched by Kuminga. Outside White. Pass to MP. Lets a 3 fly. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Poole, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole from deep three-point range. And again, no good by Golden State.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Poole. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Green against Drummond. Poole from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP shot is good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. Outside, Kuminga. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. Kuminga's gotten his second bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Drummond. Kept alive. Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Well, the Bulls shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Back to MP. Fires for three. And he can't get that one. The three ball. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Bulls foul. Number 27.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Vucevic all out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Terry in at the three, the small forward. And a deep three from MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Shoots from 12. Green for 2 points. MP's got 5 now. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons head coach and I did get a chance to talk. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine. And the Pistons for years have been just chasing away to try to get into the postseason. And felt kind of like a rebuild, but here we are. They've assembled a real promising core of young talent.
Got that one up quick. And that's 10 points for MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bagley. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. They have, and the Pistons' win percentage last season about the same as the year before. But, Brent, that doesn't tell their whole story.
I appreciate that, Kevin. To provide some context for the Pistons, lots of injuries and COVID-related issues held them back. When they had health, they were close to a 500 team. So, being young, being hungry, the squad is looking to take the next step.
And here's Cunningham, following the 3 moments ago from MP. Here's Ivy. No good again that time.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
MP shot is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Diallo subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Diallo with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Stewart against DeRozan. Cunningham passes to Diallo. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And here is Duren. After the three-pointer from MP. Duren, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Cunningham. Shoots over ball. Cunningham's shot is off. MP, that's for 2. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Pistons trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ivy passes to Duren. They need this, and it's good on the way up.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And DeRozan kicks to Terry. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hands it from downtown. And it's now 26 points for MP.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
He can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Bulls ahead, running away with this one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Your Pistons Dance Team.
And glad to have you with us. With an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Ivy's checked in for Brooks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Well, great. We see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got MP. DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Terry in at the 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was terrific. He contributed 61 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from MP. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham's shot is off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from MP. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham looking it over. Can they get it? Chicago grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league.
He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Bagley is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Duren in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway layup. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 20.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
Stewart's checked in for Bagley. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Ivey. To the inside. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got 8 points.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivey is developing into a tremendous playmaker. And with Ivey, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Cunningham passes to Duren. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Shots good by Duren. 10 points here for Jalen Duren.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Yes, that goes in. And Ivey especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Here's the pass to Duren. Now, here's Ivey. Covered by MP. Just 3 to shoot. No dice from 9 feet out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
And stolen by MP. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And Brett, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Lonzo Ball out there with MP. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Terry in at the small forward. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
Pistons passing it around. And here's Burks. 5 to shoot. Here's Ivy. That ball. Nice read that time from Bogdanovich. 9 points for Jaden Ivey.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Number 27, second personal foul.
That's good from Cunningham.
Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
The three-pointer is right on target. 68 points for MP.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you.
And neither team at full power tonight, Smitty. The benches may be counted on early and often.
These are the storms you have to weather throughout the grind of a long year. But it's always fascinating, B.A., to watch guys step into their new roles.
Now Atlanta starting five. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Saddiq Bey out there with Griffin. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Now here's Young. Bey finds Young. Sweet little floater.
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. And some news for MP in the video game world. He was revealed to be the next 2K cover athlete for 2K24.
And guess what? That's something I've never got to experience. It's a huge deal in the NBA and is another milestone for MP.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like out on the floor, Saddiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
First one falls for him. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And so Bey nails both of them.
Boy, it's been great to watch Saddiq Bey improve as a player. He's pulling in more rebounds, finding more buckets, really making the effort to just do more in general.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. You know, Smitty, Bey's growth has also resulted in him setting some new career highs.
The reason why, B.A., he's taking advantage of those touches he's earning now. When the team asks him to step up, he's ready. A willingness to learn and work hard will serve him well in this league.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Young, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 9 points.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Griffin outside. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Bey. In his last outing with 12 points. Murray. Oh, misses the dunk.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Murray. Now Bey. Will it go? Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Timeout called. The Hawks coming off a win against the Hornets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in. Young against Ball. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Young misses. The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Ball passes to MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Okongwu, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
MP outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Griffin. .103 left in the opening quarter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Green comes in for Terry. And it's McConnell in for Ball. Now here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young finds Hardaway. No good on the triple for Chicago. They've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. MP, that one's good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Knocked away and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 17-point game. Here's Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. MP is out there with TJ McConnell. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He scored 68 points and was on point from deep. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Drills it from deep. MP's got 33.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
To hear you, so make some noise.
Group substitution here for Chicago. DeRozan is checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Green. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out in front, delivering the blowout. And will step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, the Hawks shooting just around 26% for the game, and Atlanta looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu out there with Sadiq Bey, and it's Griffin in at the 3.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Griffin. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Pass to MP, fires the 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Bey with it. Right side Murray. 13 feet out. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it on.
Terry's shot is good. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
A deep 3 from MP. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's the teardrop. Can't get it to drop. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Okongwu. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. Fires the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 7 assists in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Green's checked in for DeRozan. Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Hardaway comes in for Murray. Back to Griffin. Off target at the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Nails it from 3. MP's got 48.
I just love the ball movement.
And Atlanta shooting a low 29% since halftime. Back to Young. Shoots over Ball. Young can't hit.
2 minutes.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 51.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Bey against Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond comes in for Vucevic. And it's McConnell in for Ball. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Griffin. And so he hits both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Hardaway. From 15 feet away. They get it back. Goes back up. That shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And it's hammered home by Green.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here we go. Here's McConnell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. Hunter on the wing. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside, Williams laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Bulls. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And he's going for the lob. And Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
And stolen by McConnell. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Soft touch off the glass. McConnell's got his second basket on the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's Chicago making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the... We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, this to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.